Welcome back to the dystopia. And I'm asking myself, what does it mean to be committed to something? I'm noticing I forget my commitments. I forget what it is that I told myself I would do. I completely forget. I don't even not do it. I don't even go against it. I just forget. And I need reminders. I need a constant thing to get me back on track, whatever it is, whether it's a checklist or a piece of paper with it written on it or an alarm on my phone or something. And this is very real for me because today is day 19 of the Lifetime Meditation Burn, and part of my commitment for that Lifetime Burn is to show up here on camera and to speak into the digital sphere for anyone who is willing to hear, anyone who is noticing what's going on about my journey and how it's unfolding for me. And the truth is, it feels great to show up and be reminded, and it's being a kind of consistency now that I've noticed that I say to myself this morning, I've been telling myself I need to make at least one video per day. Maybe I should change that to 3 videos per day or 5 videos per day. And many days I have had more than 5, 6, 7, 8 videos in one day. And there's a limit to what my computer can render. There are only so many hours in the day, yes. But it's just the funny thing about being committed to something and then noticing that I can increase the commitment, which is so interesting because the opposite is also true. I noticed the opposite is also true, where it was like I make one video, but I'll just make like a minute video and then sort of just do it. And then the next day, maybe I won't do it. And then, you forget about it. And then all of a sudden your commitments are lost. It's almost like this thing of food. It's the same with food. Like, I'm not going to eat junk food. I'm not going to eat meat. And then I go and I get the vegetarian burger, which is still very unhealthy. It's still very not good food. And from there, it's like, well, if I had an unhealthy burger, I could probably have a coffee and some chocolate and some junk food. And, it's sort of like you're committed to eating healthy, to being a vegetarian, but you're not really committed. You're sort of half committed, yeah? And I noticed this as well. The other side of it is true, right? The other thing is when I eat healthy and I don't drink coffee and I don't have the burger, I notice that after some time, I start to realize, I've got some consistency going. I've got some days stacked up and I've got the feeling conditioned. And I know that if I go and do that, I'm going to feel unhealthy. I'm going to feel gluggy. I'm going to feel like, there's a reaction. And I don't want to mess that up. I want to continue the good feeling that I've got. I want to conserve the progress or the thing that I've got. And, the other side of this is it's like, well, I need to sort of just enjoy myself and not be so serious about it. So it is a kind of back and forth. It is a kind of tricky thing with commitment. Yeah, you don't want to be so serious about it, and yet you have to be serious about it for it to work. And that reminds me that I've got a chapter in my audiobook on seriousness. And really, seriousness is a tricky complex that you have to contend with on this path, on this journey of finding meaning, of finding what is significant, what is real, what is true, what is good, what is beautiful. And I do also need to remind myself to burn, to not just in the moments of the day where I remember to burn, but also to have some time to listen to music and to move my body a bit and to, at least move my hips around and let the joints have some blood circulation flowing. And I realize that there's a lot more on track that I could be. There's a lot more that I could be doing to improve myself. So, yeah, it's my commitment to continue this story of the Lifetime Meditation Burn. And I did recently do a bit of talking about the beginning of greatness and what I hope this community will grow into. And I also realize that, maybe it won't grow into anything. Maybe it will just be me talking into the digital sphere every day for however long. At what point do I quit? At what point should I give up? That's a question I still ask myself, and I've been asking myself that since day one. Maybe it's not a good idea. Maybe there is no potential in this. I have plenty of self-doubt about it. And yet I know what I hope for, which is that I hope for a community of people who understand the burn meditation, a community of people who are connecting with each other, a community of people who are on board and who can get excited about knowing that there are other people like them out there, right? That's the hard part. Being so weird, having so many different experiences, being a creative person, thinking differently, and being ugly. It's all stacked against you, right? If you're normal and you're good looking and you've got a whole bunch of normal interests, it's not that hard. Come on. It's not that hard to be you. And, I don't want to fall into the, oh, woe is me, it's so hard to be me. I've got my challenges, particularly with some financial challenges at the moment. But, despite that, I'm still remembering to sense my home, to sense, there is something that I have. There is something that I can always come back to. There's something that's always there anytime I remember it. And sensing that, feeling that is really what the burn meditation is all about. The burn meditation is about recognizing the difference between what is fake and twisted and mind-centric and what is intimate, immediate, and true to you. So, this is day 19 of the Lifetime Meditation Burn, and I am looking for your support. You can join the community. I'm looking to expand this channel. I just had the 100 subscriber special, although you never know how many of those subscribers are real, and you can always lose it at any stage. You can always lose everything at any moment, as life has taught many people before, as I have learnt before. So, very much looking forward to continuing this journey with you. If you join the Lifetime Meditation Burn, you get lifetime access, you get connection with me and everyone in the community, you get your own unique membership number. It's free to join at this stage, and you learn all about the burn meditation. I also have the mini course that you can enroll in and do in your own time. It's only about 1 or 2 hours long, and that will give you everything you need to know to get started with the burn meditation. Now, if you're not sure about joining and you're waiting for the right moment, the right opportunity, then just join. Yeah, just join, and you figure it out as you go along. You don't need to know anything about it. Yeah. In a lot of awareness intensives, they don't even tell you what's in it. You're expected to just go in and trust the process. That's a feature of many awareness intensives that have been constructed through the centuries, through the millennia. So subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment, and I look forward to continuing this journey, this story, this weird, wonderful, wide world with you. Next episode coming up very soon.